Hey everybody, welcome back to Outward. Robert Rambles here, and thanks for joining me today. I know it's been a couple of days since an Outward video went up. I've been playing some other things, and then we have the holiday weekend. And a couple other things going on at work that have kept me pretty busy, so sorry about that. I got a tip about this thing, otherwise I would not have come back here. Because we pulled the one lever and it dropped us into Troglodyte Hell. And we want to avoid Troglodyte Hell. So thank you for the comment, the tip, and I like this kind of thing because while it might seem spoilery, I don't know that I could have figured this out besides trial and error, and I don't want to be dropped into Troglodyte Hell every time I try a lever. So I appreciate that. What I'm curious is, was there a way for me to figure that out without trial and error? Could I have read something or talked to somebody who would have told me which lever is useful and which is a trap? That's interesting for me to know. Not anything too interesting. The greater life potion is, two great life potions. Concoction, which instantly restores health and max health. It also closes bleeding wounds. Alright, we will go ahead and quick slot that in case we need it, since we are out of regular health potions for right now. And we were headed down, so let's continue. What I really want to do next is I want to go north of the Ghost Pass and find the wonderful wizard's husband. And if you didn't catch it, the story there, the wizard being one of the three masters of this fortress, she has quite a dick of a husband apparently, and she wants us to go kill him, I guess. And the reason she wants us to go kill him is that because he was such a right awful dick, she decided to use her magic not to hurl a fireball at him or encase him in ice. No, that would have been smart. What she decided to do was bond them emotionally together, so that every time this guy is being a dick, he feels how she feels, which drove him insane and made him become an even bigger dick. What a surprise. So now she wants us to go kill him, basically. And my general response to that is like, hey, you had ample opportunity, and instead you did something really dumb. So we're gonna go finish her job for her, I guess. Ooh, fun. And what'll probably happen is we'll go meet the guy, and he probably won't even seem like that much of a dick. But we're gonna have to do it now. We have the chance to fight her or go do the quest for her. And as opposed to getting a lightning bolt shoved so far up our asses that our eyes start glowing, I decided to help her and not try to fight her. And she gave us that quest and explained the history between her and her husband. I kind of feel bad for this guy because, you know, he's literally slaving away. And we're just taking all this stuff because we have the keys down here, and ever since we got the keys, nobody cares what we're doing, what we're stealing, or where we're going. We have the run of the place, even though we are clearly an armed combatant. These are some of the worst guards I've ever seen. Ooh, we need this. And I think with that alchemy kit that we saw... No, I don't. I definitely don't. Listen, I think that it's great that they give beds here, but I think that us sleeping here might send the wrong message. I do want to loot... Oh my god, come on now. Why do this? Is the challenge like tweaking my controller enough to get this? Like, because otherwise... Okay. We got it. Totally worth it. Concoction that helps with heat and indigestion. It also restores burnt stamina. Takes hours after drinking this to fully recover from indigestion. Haven't had indigestion yet, but we don't eat a lot of stuff. Honestly. We eat when we need to. And by doing that, we have not suffered a case of indigestion, as awful as it sounds. It's like I've had diseases that I've basically ignored. I don't know how out of my way I would go to Time heals most things, or all things that we've encountered so far in Outward have been healed by time. Okay, so we have a couple of blood mushrooms. And if we have a gravel beetle, I'll take one of these mining picks. How much do they weigh? They weigh too much for me to grab a bunch and sell them for 5 silver each. Thought it crossed my mind. See you later, guys. Now let's see. Here we go. Hi, guys. Don't mind us. Oh, you're just sleeping in here?
Here's the plan.
Oh, you. You know how to make bandages, right? We need medical supplies to patch our men up. Bandages or health potions will do. Okay.
Pay attention.
But why would I help you? No. My question is, why would I complete quests for these people? They are our enemies, right? They're trying to destroy Cierzo. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm only ever going to cast this sigil. I don't have a lot of interest in getting other casting spells. So it's fine if we use all of our mana stones on that for right now. Because that might actually become useful if we do have to fight some kind of boss. I don't want to fight anybody else in here, ideally. And thinking about how our first encounter went, where we talked to the warrior right away, and no matter what dialogue option we took, he basically forced us to fight him. And then after being worried about the same thing happening with the wizard, I did a little... Nothing? Really? Nothing? Huh. I did a little research on the last guy in here to see if we were going to be able to do a quest for him, or if he was going to force us to fight the way the first guy did. Because honestly, I thought that kind of sucked, not being able to dialogue out of that. And so this guy, one of two things is going to happen from what I understand. We are either going to fight him right now, and not just him. He has a couple henchmen, 3 of them. Or we could agree to kill somebody for him back in Cierzo. We're not going to kill somebody for him back in Cierzo. And I have no interest in getting my ass kicked by all 4 of these guys. So I'm not fighting him right now, which means that I can't talk to him. Because if I enter dialogue with this guy, every result leads us to either agreeing to go back to Cierzo to kill somebody for him, or we fight him. We can't get out of it once we enter dialogue with him, which sucks. Really bad. So I'm not going to talk to him this time, because I want to get some stuff, I want to get out of here, and I want to try to complete the quest for the wonderful wizard. Bright nobleman attire. That's interesting. Probably doesn't compare at all to what we have. Hot weather defense, though, if we are ever in dire need of that. And I don't suppose walking onto the water is a good idea. And yeah, so that's the basic story here. We can enter dialogue with him. We have a few choices, from just straight out fighting him to seeing what he wants us to do for him. But ultimately, if we don't agree to kill the person in Cierzo for him, there's no way to back out that doesn't result in us fighting. You know, I could just run away. Like, engage him in the fight, run away. I kind of worry that after we fight him, all these guys out here are going to become offensive. Well, they're going to aggro. I'm worried about them aggroing. I checked one of these. So I don't want to fight him at all right now. I don't know when I will want to fight him. If at all. But I guess eventually we'd have to. Or we'd have to agree to kill the person he wants us to kill. I won't spoil anything for anybody. We'll see the dialogue option eventually. Maybe. Or you'll see it in your own playthrough. But yeah, he asks us to go assassinate somebody for him. Which is basically what the wonderful wizard has asked us to do as well. Except she has this story about her husband being a big jerkhole. So it kind of makes me more amenable to at least go check it out. Whereas this guy who just said, hey, I want you to go back to Cierzo and kill this person that I don't like, essentially. is the non-spoilery version of that dialogue. So we're gonna see about going north past the Ghost Pass. Let's see here. I wonder if it is tracking it. Kill the Wendigo inside the corrupted tomb on the other side of Ghost Pass. I mean, this is the place she told us to go, but I don't remember her talking about a Wendigo? Wendigo? I mean, listen, I saw the Supernatural episode, but I still don't know how to say it. But this was the quest that she gave us, so the Ghost Pass, I'm fairly certain we know where that is. Yeah, so deal with Belira, the witch warlord. And we didn't deal with her, she gave us this quest, but it's funny that it marks it as having dealt with her. I wonder if we were to go to this guy and just agree to kill that person for him, if it would then mark him as dealt with. Well, I'm not going to try to cheeseball it, but that is interesting to me that it marks her portion as completed, although she gave us a follow-up quest to do to win her over. We are overburdened. Obviously we're overburdened, because when are we not overburdened? And we're hungry, so maybe we should eat something. As for being overburdened, not... Shit, what's... Oh, hi. Not sure, like, where that guy came from or why he thought it was a good idea at half health to just, like, stumble upon us. But, his bad. You know, he was probably fighting that white chocobo. If I had to guess. I think, you know, at this point, I think we go back to Cierzo and drop our stuff. And then we head... Now, the Ghost Pass, I'm pretty sure is through this fort. That's what I remember. You guys go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong on that, because we might have some time before I get there. But that's what I remember of the Ghost Pass. And we'll want to have elemental damage for our weapon or that spirit juice. Yeah, we're going to call it spirit juice. Because that's the only way our weapon's going to affect ghosts. Oh, hi. Yeah? Yeah. That's, are you gonna make a move, buddy, or what? Sometimes I, like, don't understand the AI at all. Like, what is he doing? Okay, well, we took care of him. I don't know what he thought he was doing, but... doesn't matter now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to carry all this stuff back to town, because I would love to sell all of it. Obviously, it's gonna slow us way down. Oh boy, oh boy. Anything useless I could drop that weighs a bit. I can drop this stuff, I don't care. We have quite a bit of silver. I'd love to get back to Berg and burn some of this on the house there. That will probably be a while if we're to spend any time here in Cierzo. Geez, I know this stuff is just all worth a lot of money. Here. This probably won't... Oh, that's 3 pounds each, I think. Okay, now we can move a few things in. 16. Okay, 21. Alright, that might be as good as it gets. For the time being. I kind of want to avoid these guys, but we'll see. If anything, I could just outrun them. That seemed to work fine. We're thirsty. We can take care of that immediately. Now, one of these caves had water in it that at night was empty and you could mine stuff here. I don't know if this was it. I don't think it was, but since I'm right here, I am gonna check. Because I don't remember what it was we could mine. The stuff we needed for crafting. Blue glitter sand or something. Right away though, no. Looks like troglodyte hell. No interest. No interest in troglodyte hell. Although, if that guy's up, does that mean that we haven't been in there before? Because I feel like we'd been in here, but if there's an enemy right at the front, maybe that's not the case. Alright, well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep hitting you until you, like, either do something or you die. So, your choice, bro. Okay. Yeah. He didn't know what to do when I just didn't stop. I don't need any of this. Pole mace. Pole mace I'll take to check out the stats on it. I don't know that we have picked up a pole mace. It's a piece, so could go back on the floor with all the other junk. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know that we've been in here. I don't know that we've been in here at all. Well, then again, this thing is dead, right? But he's got loot. Could have been in here really early on. This looks like a door, but is not, interestingly. Plant tent, rage potion, fungal cleanser, medicinal mushroom dish that removes poison and diseases. That is actually really useful. Alright, well, not a big dungeon. I am suspicious of this. Because I see a room back there. But then I remind myself, this is outward. And you can take that however you will. But you know what I mean. There are things that just aren't consistent sometimes. Or that simply, sometimes even seem unfinished. Like, this is a space. It exists. Will I ever see it? Is there a way to it? You guys let me know. Some of you definitely know. And the rest of you could probably find out. I don't like going outside of the game to do research. That breaks immersion for me. I'd rather hear stuff from you guys if I have to hear it from anywhere. Especially if it's something based off of your own experience and not from like a wiki. I need to be going northwesterly to get back to Cierzo. Well, I'm glad I went in there. We did get some good stuff, I believe. As far as potions and some other things. What is that I'm seeing up there? And do I want to find out? I don't want to burn too much of our stamina, but I understand that we are walking really slowly. But this is where the fast forward button comes into play. Oh, the cabin is up, or not the cabin. Rob speaks, take two. The caravan is up here. Traveling salesman. I mean, I could check this again, but... yeah, say how much junk can we carry? Because if I can get up to this guy, we can at least vendor some stuff, and that's actually really awesome. And might even prevent... well, we're so close now, we might as well go back, but...
Greetings, friend.
Let's see... oh, he's also selling some really weird stuff. Yeah, the chakram spells. I never figured out the chakram or the chakram spells as interesting as it looked. Let's sell everything we don't need. What is this? That's... okay. And then Merton's Fire Poker. This would be cool, I guess. I mean, it might just be cool, period. We'll check it out, maybe. No, you know what? It's 75 silver. It's getting sold. We could sell that. We could sell that. Sell that one. Sell both of those. Now we can open something with this. I'm gonna sell the sapphire. We already know that one. We don't need 2 bows. I'm just gonna sell this. Honestly, I'll probably never equip it, so why hold on to it? Ooh, I do still have blood mushrooms. Okay, and she didn't have anything we wanted, I don't think. Shark cartilage. For some reason that sounds familiar to me. Alright. Let's confirm, and now we're definitely doing okay as far as silver. Now I think this would only get us in the back way, which is not the way we need to get in. Because I don't think we can get in that way. But I also don't know that there's going to be a better way. Without us going around the entire mountain range. And going back to the road. Wow. See, I would never have thought I could run up that. And I did. And then there are other areas where I think, yeah, sure, can definitely get up that. And then we can't. So, yeah, I'm surprised. But here we go. This might get us... oh, hi, shit. Oh, yes. Get us mid-roll, why don't you? Not a lot of stamina after all that wild swinging about. But we could probably just circle forever. There we go. Wasn't pretty. But it's done. And then more greasy fern. This too, I know we need this for something. But I can't remember what. Oh, and this. Alright. Gravel beetle, we'll need that for the health potions we're gonna make. Anything else up here? Since this is one of the few areas we've been able to get high up besides Conflux Mountain. It's very interesting to me. Alright, now to get down in such a manner as to not murder ourselves. This is not bad. Could we go the other way? Yeah, we can. That's just incredible. Look at how steep this is, guys. I would never think, looking at this from below, that we could come up this way. Because so many other areas are not this steep and we can't even begin to climb them. They're just blocked. Is it that there's no way to get up here? No, I feel like we could. No, this right here, I bet once we get down here, yeah, you could probably never get back up. No, you can. That's crazy. We're gonna have to pay more attention to stuff like this. Because I would never have thought we could have went up that. Must have been an old victim of ours. I think we're headed the right way. Fairly sure. There's no real other place we could be headed going northwest, so... I mean, you're gonna end up somewhere. I just kind of worry that, you know, what if we're up here? No, we're good, I think. I think it's telling us we need to rest soon, which is fine because we're home. So I think we will drop off what we don't need, sell what we can still sell. See if there's any, you know, we might want to look at, now that we have some money, we might want to look at some different abilities from the trainer here.
Greetings, friend.
We just need to make sure we end up back in Berg with 500 silver at some point to get the house, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard to end up with 500 silver, so don't know if we have to worry too much about it. I'm torn. I'm going to keep this. See if we ever get to put it in that door in the miscellaneous dungeon in Enmakar. Okay. Let's actually go check the trainer first before we head home. Eto.
Amber, my friend.
Let's see. Also, we could get shield charge now that we've been consistently using a shield for a while, or steady arm, increase impact resistance by 15 while you are blocking, or shield charge, which is rush forward to hit foes. This is pretty cheap. Oh, we need this first. Let's just grab those. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why not. Now we have the cold boon, so we could get this ability, Infuse Frost. Requires the cool boon. Temporarily adds frost damage to your melee weapon and inflicts slowdown on enemies. Consumes your cool boon. This I'm curious about. I am also kind of worried that we have a hot poker as our melee weapon right now. Like, will this work with that? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. Okay. Let us see. So first we need our cool boon. That's fine. And then we need to... Excellent. That's cool. And then this is going to inflict slowdown on enemies, which I think can be nothing but helpful. And then for shield charge, that's actually pretty cool. Looks like it's on a minute cooldown. And then maybe our boon looks like it's on a 3-minute cooldown. And then we could just use that and consume it. Now we gotta, to keep this going, we have to be careful about our mana, so. But this is actually something that might be useful to us. Because everybody loves a little slowdown. And I don't know that he had anything else.
Amber, my friend.
Shoot a projectile of the element that is infused on your weapon. That actually seems cool. Requires infused weapon in a shield. Strike your weapon on your shield, removing the elemental infusion to make an explosion of that element. The elemental discharge seems neat. So what, it would shoot a projectile of ice? You guys let me know if that is cool and if you think it would be something fun for us to try. Like, I assume it would just, we'd hit the ability and what it would shoot out from us, like a spike of ice. That'd be badass. And then we could rush in with our shield and lay down some slow. Yeah, like, let's act like we're gonna be badass. It could be fun though. I like it. Might give our mana more of a purpose. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to be throwing out all of these cold boons and chanting our weapon at the same time as we're laying down our fire sigil and using spark, right? Because things cost a lot of mana. And it'll be interesting when we're actively playing to see how long this buff stays. Yeah, I don't see any tip here indicating it. Aha. Mystic Frost Imbue. Weapon deals... Oh, look. See, it doesn't last very long. 2 minutes, maybe? If I'm lucky? And so, we'll just need to throw that up when we're about to get into combat, I guess. It'd be nice if those things lasted for like 5 minutes or something. Honestly. I don't think 5 minutes is very long in the grand scheme of things. So, there's that. Do we want to store anything? Store a mining pick. Oops. Haven't been using this since I can't attack out of combat engagement. It's useless to me. I can outrun anybody I need to outrun. I don't need to stealth around them. I don't think we need all 10 of these antidotes. I think carrying 2... Well, let's try it like this. Carrying 1 or 2 should be fine. That we don't... I don't think we're relying a lot on the impact of our weapon. Anyway, I'll do some inventory management. Don't need to subject you guys to that, I realize. But I am going to take a little break here. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Keep the tips coming in. I like those too. Everybody take care and wish me luck.